Yeah. Live and direct from the new planet Earth, where pandemics are plenty, but the girls are still pretty in fashionable dresses. You know what I'm talking about. Where ignorance is bliss, and you ain't gotta give a about no code. Tell me who unleashed our animal instinct.
Yes, it's your boy TQ, and this is the Franchise Podcast. We are back. We are better than ever. And look who I got on the show today. My partner in crime, ladies and gents, Mr. Kalani Lua, the face of combat sports for Franchise Sports Media Las Vegas. What's happening, big boy?
My man, another beautiful day in paradise. Happy to be here, man. Thank you for having me on. Man, oh man, football season is here.
Yes, it is.
Football season is here.
Yes, see how we get. Look, we get pumped up. We get the smiles. We get a little pep in our step.
Hey.
Look, it's the best time of year here at Franchise Sports Media. We got football on all levels, from NYS to high school to college to the pros, baby. And talking about pros.
Yes, sir.
It is training camp. For the silver and black, baby.
Raiders!
Yes, indeed. And I must say, I've gone a couple of days.
That's how excited we are right there. Everybody knocking.
I must say, we've gone a couple of days, been out there with the camera. There is some juice, man. The juice is loose over there in her mouth, man. You feel me? Listen, we had a big turnover in the front office, and you can absolutely see it on the field. There is something different this year. The newness of Antonio and the failures of McDaniels is gone from the building.
Bye-bye.
And you can feel it. I think that these players and even the media, there's a certain level of respect for Pete and what he's accomplished.
Yes.
These guys look like they want to play. It look like they want to compete. Yes. Which is what he brings to every program he goes to, and it looks like they're having fun.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
You can't. How can you not with Coach Pete?
Exactly. It's. I think that there are going to be some pretty good battles as we go through, as they start hitting a little harder, start tackling a little bit, and I'm feeling a lot better going into this season than I have since we've covered the team. Because we get to see too much.
Yes.
Like, I have to be really reserved about how I talk about the Raiders this time of year. You know
no, absolutely.
When you've been around football this much, man, you can just kind of see when it ain't where it needs to be yet. Yeah. Keyword yet. Right? This time I feel like we're putting a competitive team on the field. I think we're going to get more wins in Allegiant Stadium this year than we have recently. But just like always,
speak on it now.
This time of year,
speak on it.
Some ignorance has to happen regarding the silver and black.
Can't get right.
Now, the D-line. I love the D-line.
Trenches.
I believe that is the nucleus, that is the heartbeat of your football team.
Absolutely.
I believe they set the stage for the offense and the defense. They are the points. They prevent the points. They cause points to not be scored.
Yes.
So
yes.
That's why I feel like that is what the Raiders have been missing for a long time. I've always believed in platooning the D-line. Right? It's impossible for offensive linemen to be as fresh in that third and fourth quarter.
How can you be?
Right? It's impossible. If you got 7, 8 bodies that you continue to shuffle in on it, man, you just start mauling them by the end of the game, and that's where the Raiders always end up losing. So my thing has been, look at what we've assembled.
Man.
In the middle of that defense on that defensive line.
Patrick Graham going to be like that coach from Friday Night Lights.
Keep him running.
Keep it going.
All of a sudden, at the 11th hour, as always, right, from Randy Moss to Khalil Mack to AB to Devontae Adams to just the list just goes on and on.
You give me PTSD over here, man. I'm having flashbacks.
We lose Christian Wilkins.
Oh, man.
Who was our number one pickup, like you said, probably the number one pickup in the NFL.
Oh, NFL.
Last season. How did you feel when you first saw it?
When I first heard the news, I thought it was fake. Yeah. I thought, these one of the memes that they just came up with. Oh, it's a fake Adam Schefter account. And then it was confirmed. It was like, oh, no.
Bruh.
What's going on? And then, again, okay, we just signed him last year to a major contract.
Right.
He's one of the better defensive linemen in the NFL.
Especially on the interior.
On the interior. So it's like, that's what we needed. So, okay, I'm thinking the first thing that came to mind was, did he become Albert Haynesworth 2.0?
Woo, good one.
Did he do what Albert Haynesworth did? Did everything he did in Tennessee, Miami, then go to Washington, Las Vegas, get the bag, 100 mil, 90 mil, and then say, I don't play no more.
Right.
Now, last year, came out the stumbling blocks. Yes. But little rusty, new system, which is weird for a D lineman. It's not really a system you got to do. It's beat the man in front of you.
Period. Yeah.
He had a couple games, then he got injured. He's like, okay, injuries happen. Now you hear all this stuff, and what was interesting was, as the offseason goes on, we really didn't get a lot of updates on Christian Wilkinson's situation. So now you start getting nervous, like, hey, guys, y'all know the season's coming up pretty soon. We got camp in a couple of weeks.
Exactly. Can we hear something?
Something.
Yeah.
Something. A smile, a wave, a post, something.
Yeah.
Nothing. So that was concerning. But then when this happened, again, like I said, the Albert Haynesworth reference, but then also, I know Pete Carroll is all about competition. And if you don't want to be here, fine, we'll move on and find somebody else. For sure. If you look at his first, I think, year or first 2 years in Seattle, he had like 200 transitions he was doing, moving guys in and out.
Wow.
Come in, good out. Come in, get out. Because again, I want to create an environment of competition, and I want to see who wants to be here. Maybe you're not the best player overall, but I'm gonna get everything out of you. I'm gonna squeeze every last ounce of talent you got to get the most out of you here. And I'm thinking, man, was Wilkins not on board with this X, Y, and Z? And then with more news coming out, you're like, dog, come on.
Man, I was a little worried when I found out what the injury was because it's such a bad injury for a big man.
Yes.
Like it's hit or miss depending on how you're going to come back from it. And you could come back from it and you could be playing well, feeling great. You move a certain way. And then you back out another 4 weeks.
And on the D-line, you're moving different weird ways all the time. You're battling another 300 pounds,
It's all about getting leverage. It's all about that plant foot. It's all about it's just a lot of pressure for a man that size playing that particular position to have to deal with. And apparently, the Raiders wanted him to have another procedure. I originally thought it was the original injury.
We all did.
Come to find out, he injured something else in that foot during rehab for the original injury, and the new injury required surgery. And for whatever reason, he didn't want to do the surgery. The Raiders wanted him to do the surgery, and there we are.
Tried to do that Manny Pacquiao thing. No, I'm just going to go in the ocean and let the seesaw heal me. I was like, what are you doing?
What
are you doing?
Bro. You gotta get with it. You know what I'm saying?
You know how much money we put in your pocket? You better get on board.
Your ass on this damn field, man.
Thank you.
So, that was worrisome in the first place. But then we get this weird news coming behind it, and it's like, bruh, you don't make bad worse.
You right there. You made bad worse.
Golly, dog. Like, so, everybody hasn't heard the news yet. It was reported that there was some weird activities going on in the locker room.
Weird.
He apparently, jokingly, playfully kissed another player on the forehead. That player took offense to it, didn't like it, I guess reported it to the powers that be. Heard Pat McAfee call him H&R. You know what I'm saying? So,
for that player, you better hope your identity never gets out, because that'll be your name the rest of your career. H&R.
Real talk. So like, look, I had a couple of little homies that went to Clemson.
Okay.
At the time when they were winning all the championships.
Man, was that a run?
That was a hell of a run.
What a run.
And if you remember, that night that we drafted Cleveland over Wilkins, I wanted to jump off a roof.
You,
right? Number one.
You.
So I couldn't. And my little nephew Breon, a couple of my other little homies, they made me feel better. They say, no, look, Dude plays too much.
Wilkins
plays too much. He's like, Cleveland is a leader. He's a leader on the defense. I see why y'all took him. You're going to be happy you got him over the other dude.
I mean, we wasn't happy. Wasn't happy at all.
The whole point, I ain't going into that.
Okay.
The whole point is the words play too much.
Yeah.
Now, in an environment like this, where there's been a huge regime change, Pete is definitely a player's coach.
Yeah.
But he is not Antonio.
No.
They are two different kinds of guy. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Total opposite.
Total opposite.
And not the obvious one.
Yes.
But just, yeah.
Exactly. So that may have boded okay for him under Antonio. That's not going to work under Pete Carroll.
Not at all.
Especially if you're not in a position where you can compete.
Thank you.
You got to at least chill out when you're injured.
Yes.
So that brings me to last year about this time. We're at an Aces game, shooting the Aces. And the Aces introduce Christian Wilkins for the first time when he first gets here. He's there with Max Crosby.
Yeah.
And Trish, the best photographer we know.
That's no cap.
No cap.
That is top shelf right there.
The best photographer we know.
Yes.
Has her camera lens pointed in the right direction. And as soon as they introduce Wilkins, he kisses Max on the cheek.
You only get one time to make a first impression. You only get one.
Look, that might be cool for the Dolphins or Chargers, or give me another powder blue team. Or
49ers.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
What?
We're not going to do that today.
What? You said give you another team.
We're not going to do that today. What is this? The first, second time on the podcast? You're trying to get excommunicated as soon as you're trying to get Christian Wilkins up out of here.
Okay, that reference I get it. Because I was about to say, I don't know what excommunicated means, but you ain't about to sit there and use big words on me. I don't take that as disrespect.
Hey, man, look. We're going to leave the other greatest team in the world out of this conversation, all right? Fix your face. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We don't do that kind of stuff here with the silver and black. Look, me and this man, we're news people.
Yeah.
We're media. We're supposed to be unbiased. We are not unbiased. We are Raider fans 100% till the wheels fall off. And that ain't how we conduct ourselves.
Not at all. I try to be biased, but I can't when it's the silver and black. I can't.
I'm saying.
Look, we talk about the other 31 teams. I'll be as straight down the middle as I can.
Exactly.
Silver and black, I'm all the way. I'm all the way. And it's not even like, okay, it's, dude, you haven't established yourself here yet.
Right.
Like you said, you haven't established yourself here to where we get to know your personality. We know how you joke around. We don't know, okay, are you joking around or like you low-key doing, like, okay, like me. I got a big personality. I know that. Yes. And I know initially when people sometimes first meet me, it's a lot. I know that. It's a lot, right?
For sure.
But you get to know me and whatnot. You be like, oh, okay, he jokes around, but he's got good, that's just how he is.
Yeah.
But for Wilkins, it's like, okay, you do that. And again, this is just like bringing up religion or politics. You just don't do that in certain environments until you get a feel for how everyone is and whatnot. Right. You do that to somebody and they really don't like it, you got to respect their boundaries. You got to respect, hey, because again, what if this was a man that did it to a woman?
Ooh.
Right?
And she got to go see the H&R?
H&R. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said, they was at the Aces game. The star player of the Aces kept her boo-boo on the low
for a long time.
Even during the Olympics. Like, hey, I meet you on the hallway. All right now. Do not disturb. Y'all didn't see the sign. Do not disturb. Right? So it's like, hey, man, it's a time and place. It's all about perception. And now you throw that in. And it's not so much, okay, the kiss is, no. But when you pile that on with, okay, you play too much. We see that already. There's a dance video of you in there. You don't get the second surgery. You injure yourself during rehab. Oh, and then you were injured. And then, oh, yeah. If we look at the tape, you didn't get off to a good start last year.
No, you didn't.
You didn't get off to a start. We said, you look at Wilkins out there dominating.
No, absolutely not.
You look like me out there. What you want me to do?
And the rumor is this injury happened on the celebration, not a play. So
that's
I'm just
even
saying,
worse. He did a Martin Gramatica.
Yes,
he injured on a celebration.
Yes, bro. Yes. So,
oh my gosh.
Like, when you put all of this stuff together, man, I think it was probably a change that was necessary to be made. I think the Raiders pretty much got fed up with the whole second surgery thing. Yeah. But I think also when you invest that much in a player that good, and that's the injury that they end up with, you got to be feeling like, man, do we just need to cut bait now?
Yeah.
Because
if not,
it's no telling. It's just it's such a unpredictable injury. Do we really want the roller coaster of thinking we have Christian Wilkins and then he go out there for 2-3 plays and then he's out for 2-3
Dude,
weeks?
could you imagine the drama behind that? The week leading in, Wilkins is back. Max Crosby finally going to get some help. This is why I was such a big advocate for us to get Mason Graham during the draft.
You was.
I was like, dude, can you imagine Mad Max, Wilkins, Graham, Wilson, or Kuntz on the other end? But hey, linebackers, you ain't got to blitz. Just take care of the middle. We got it up front.
Real talk.
Yeah, it's one of those where, and then like you said, the roller coaster. He's coming back. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's back.
Right.
Now he's not here. And then again, because his contract is so massive, the pressure of we have to put him out there if he's even somewhat healthy.
Right.
Then so it's unfortunate. It does happen. It's a business, and like you said, Coach Pete don't play that.
He don't.
Coach Pete, and here's what's telling for me. Coach Carroll has shown. Not only will he make transition, I'll give guys chances. But I need to see that you want to be here. I need to see that you want to participate. Injuries are part of the game. It happens.
Yes.
But if I see you getting injured and you getting 2 scoops of ice cream, extra bacon on your sandwich, extra Mountain Dew, and then you dancing in the locker room.
Doing the splits.
And kissing people. You know what? I'm out.
Enough is enough.
That's all it is. It's all it is. It's like, okay, you know what? We're good, Chris. We're good. You got your money. Good for you.
Yes.
We're out of here. We'll move on. We got 2 young guys that we got in the draft. Yes. We got Butler who showed out last year. Kuntz hopefully is coming back. Wilson keep put on the weight.
Let's figure him out for a second. I want to spend 2 minutes here.
Okay.
Because I'm watching him in practice. My issue with him has been his get off has not seemed to be as explosive as I would want it to.
Who are we talking about right now?
Wilson.
Okay.
I thought it was the foot. You know, he had a foot issue when we drafted him.
That's some D lineman and feet.
Rough out here with these feet, right? I thought it was the foot issue. I'm looking at him now, and I feel like upper body wise, he's put on more muscle. Mm-hmm. But he has the length of an outside player. Mm-hmm. But I feel like he doesn't get leverage off of speed. Mm-mm. I feel like his strength comes in engagement.
Yes.
So is it about moving him inside and giving him more reps inside to see if or kind of just a hybrid guy, putting him in wherever? Because the kid has some talent.
Yeah.
He's strong as a bull.
Yeah.
He just doesn't see, and this is camp. Maybe he not putting, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel and I know this is comparing apples to oranges, but if you look at Max coming off the line and you compare the two, it's like, well, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Max like that green Lambo. I'm coming at you the whole time. I run past the quarterback and hit the quarterback.
Right.
But I'm coming at you.
I'm coming. I'm going to let you see what I can do.
Meanwhile, you got Wilson looking at the tractor trailer out there. Hey, what we doing?
But then his fast twitch, when he engages a guy, he can slang a man like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the remedy is there, but I do feel like they need to do whatever they can to get the best out of the player at this point.
I think sometimes when you watch him play, like you were pointing out, his get off isn't there, but when he is engaging with people, he shows the flashes of that talent. Yeah. And when him being a high draft pick, you want to give him every chance you got.
Right.
I think it's a confidence issue. I think it's one of those where at college, now he went to Texas Tech. No knock on the Red Raiders. Right. But he's at a college where I'm not always week to week taking on the best competition. Right. So I could dominate some of these guys and get full of myself. Right. Now I'm taking on guys, this is a little bit different.
Yeah, real talk.
And then like you said, okay, do we move him inside or outside? Well, if it's outside, he's like, guys, this really ain't what I do.
Right.
I'm not the quickest to get off.
Right.
You put me inside, even if you put me on the outside and do a stunt.
Yeah.
I come in and mess somebody up.
Right.
But if you but you want to put me right at nose guard? That's not me. Uh-huh. So the thing, you got to find a way to get them.
Right.
I hate to do this. I really, really do. But look at your 49ers. When they had all those D linemen, they found a way to maximize their strengths and hide their weaknesses. You move here, you come here. We're going to use you for this. 100%. In fact, you only come in when we're doing this type of play right here and just do that. That's all it is.
That's what you're getting paid for.
Thank you. Yeah. So I think with Wilson, hey, man, what are you comfortable with? Like, seriously, where do you feel the most confident? Where do you feel like Superman at? That's where we're going to put you at. Even if we got to disguise it. Don't worry about being over here. You're coming inside. Don't worry about being on the left side. You're coming to the right. You got to do those things to get his confidence going. Look, Wilson, you said this. He's in camp. Maybe he's like, boy, they better slow down. You got to. Because there's already enough question marks around you. Because you're a first-round pick, top 10, we want to give you every chance possible. Coach Carroll ain't going to give you the many. That's not rid of Wilkins.
He's not playing. I mean, look, that being said, they all look in shape.
Yeah.
They all look like they are absolutely ready for camp, getting ready for the season. And I do believe that between Graham and Coach Carroll, we got some significant football minds there that will maximize his potential.
Got to.
If he can't figure it out here, I don't see him figuring it out anywhere else.
It is one of those situations, and I think this is across all sports. Hey, man, you got the right coach. You got the right coordinator. You got the right, well, we'll see about the system. You got everything you needed to go.
A person who you can watch how they train, how they go about being a pro.
You also got somebody who's going to take all the attention away. So you're going to see a lot of one-on-ones.
Real talk.
You got to do it now. You got to, because if you don't now, what else do you need?
Real talk.
What else do we need to tell them, hey, man, let him through. Let him through.
Talk.
This ain't the club.
There it is.
So, yeah, we'll see. This is make it or break a year.
It is. Raider Nation, we feeling good about the squad, regardless of the little itty bit of drama. I think we're going to be all right.
Can I ask one question?
What's that?
Jamal Adams. They're talking about going to be playing him more in the box, maybe as a linebacker type.
Yes.
What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, we know he can't play in the back no more.
No.
He cannot play in the back. And that's fine. That's fine, Dan. He's a vet. He's been in the league for a long time. His football mind, his knowledge of the system, and Pete Carroll's familiarity with him, I believe that he's a good addition to the team.
Okay.
I think that in spurts, he can be a good linebacker for us.
Okay.
I believe that. I believe that the defensive side of the ball needed more leadership, needed more age, needed more guys that could command respect in the locker room other than Max. And I think that he's a guy that'll do that. He knows how to be a pro, man.
No, he does, but he don't know how to stay healthy.
No, he doesn't.
Don't know how to cover.
No, he don't.
Now, I said with Wilson, they need to figure out, hey, man, what are 8 plays you shine the most in?
Right.
We running those.
Right.
We running those. Now, defenses don't necessarily get better with age.
No, they don't.
You need youth on that side. But what I do like is...
We got a lot of youth on that side.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, what I do like is the fact, okay, we'll bring in Devin White. I like that.
Yes.
A few years too late.
But having a good camp.
No, having a good camp. Having a good camp. We all look good when it's warm. We all look good when it's warm. Okay. Look. You give me 2 weeks, I look decent out there sometimes. Okay. I'm just joking. No disrespect. I'm just joking. But no, I like the fact that we're going to try him at linebacker because I do feel he can still give you something. And I've been a proponent of this for so long. And I understand it sounds like, oh, you're just playing Madden. No, some players you just got to say, look, man. Your position might be this. You're better at this. We're going to move you to that. You're outside linebacker like Von Miller, but you're really a DM. But we're going to hide you at outside linebacker so we can have somebody else on the line. I think we got to do the same thing with him. Figure out what plays that he shines the most in and try to maximize him there because in those moments, that's when he's going to shine.
Yeah, absolutely.
We going to ask him to do too much? Oh, boy.
I mean, I just a guy who can tackle.
Yeah.
Give me somebody that can tackle.
We do need that.
We need people who can tackle.
We do need that. Impactful tackling, though.
Real talk.
Don't be tackling the guy 8 yards down the field. That don't matter.
No.
I'm not going to name them old Raiders, but we had some guys, 140-some tackles. 9 yards down the field don't matter.
Real talk. Yeah, he's got a nose for the ball.
Yeah.
I think he'll be an addition. I think he'll make the team. So, like I said, man, I am less worried about the silver and black this year than I have been recently.
Gotcha.
I am more worried about the other silver and black, and we'll get to that in a minute. All right, this is the Franchise Podcast. We are back, and we are about to talk about the other Silver and Black. The Silver and Black that has actually won championships
2 times
here in Las Vegas.
2 times.
The Las Vegas Aces have come out of the blocks struggling mightily.
Yes.
They're hovering around 500 all season and in danger of missing the playoffs. There's been a whole lot of turnover from that merry band of misfits that we grew to love.
It was a great identity to have.
So
it was a great identity to have.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, it was so much fun.
It's been some turnovers. Things don't stay the same when it comes down to sports and business. And this new iteration of Becky Hammon's Aces haven't figured it out yet.
No.
What I'm seeing, more so than anything, for the games that I've covered, I've pretty much watched. I think I might have missed 2 or 3 games this year.
Okay.
I've shot a couple of them. Defensive chemistry and communication.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's lacking.
Yeah.
The team is a lot less communicative on defense. I don't necessarily know where that comes from or why.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this. What softened the blow of losing those players that we lost?
We lost some good ones.
Was getting the gold mamba.
Yes.
In return.
Yes.
When I saw the name Jewel Lloyd pop up, I say, oh, yeah, we're going to be fine.
Okay, then. You know what?
I got you. Yeah, we good. If y'all going to do all of that for this, fine. I'm with it.
Yeah.
We need that Mamba energy out of her. I have not seen the snake yet. And
No.
it reminds me of LeBron's first half of that first season in Miami. He went to D-Wade's team and tried to allow it to remain D-Wade's team. It was going to be D-Wade's team anyway. He was going to have a statue in front of that arena anyway. We brought you here to do you.
Yes.
I haven't seen Jewel Lloyd take the reins and be as aggressive as she has in the other place in her career.
Yeah.
And I think that that's possibly because she's playing next to the best.
The baddest. Oh, the baddest. Okay?
The best.
She's playing next to creme de la creme.
Real
Okay?
talk.
Seriously, number 1 player in the world.
Period.
On the women's
Period.
side.
So, I think that those 2 things can turn this season around. It could do it rather quickly. But more so than anything, if anybody can pull them out of whatever this is that they're in, they don't just have the best player in the league. They got the best coach in the league.
They do.
Right? And
They
we've
do.
been saying this, and she's been showing it. If anybody can get them right, I'm expecting Becky Hammon to get them right.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't happen this year, I don't think that they have the team that can get them to a championship this year. But they definitely have the team that can play better than this.
Oh, very much so. Very much
and
so.
I think that starts with defense. They just have these lapses on defense that seem to bring their morale down.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody's wide open. Somebody misses a responsibility, and then the shoulders slump. They come back down with that attitude, and they just start bricking and bricking and bricking.
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to avoid pointing the finger at somebody,
Maybe.
because they don't want to do that. Defense is one of those, man. You got to put your ego aside, and you got to be all in on it.
Absolutely.
And it's tough. And like you said, we bring in the Gold Mamba, and she's trying to find her way, but she's not trying to take away from Asia Wilson. Right. Asia's going to get hers
Anyway.
Asia's going to get hers anyways. I do like this, and I do hate bringing this franchise up because they were a thorn in our Lakers side for the longest. But putting her in the role of Manu Ginobili as a 6th woman, where, hey, you're coming off the bench, but you're damn near a starter. But when you come off the bench, go. Be you. Asia's going to get hers.
Right.
She can get rebounds. She can put it back, half court. She's going to find a way to get hers.
Yeah.
You need to go out there and be aggressive and get yours. Jackie Young's going out there and doing all that she can. Chelsea Gray coming off the injury, which is what the weird thing is for any athlete. There's a certain age you get to where you're not necessarily old.
Right.
But you get an injury, and when you come back, now you're old.
Yeah.
Now you're old.
Yeah,
Your body's not, she's not as consistent. We talk about some of the players that left. and everything. You talk about the communication, Kelsey Plum, Clark, Colson, communicators. Derek Hamby, willing to go out there, dive on the floor, get in your nose, make it difficult, communicate, yell. You don't have that out there right now. So they have to fight. Someone on the team has to step up and be willing to be that voice. And then remember, going into the season, our front court was dismantled. So we had Gustafson, who was injured, and then we had Keatley coming in. This was going to be her rookie year, so to speak, even though it's her second year. She was supposed to be another force up there. Remember, you were talking about how Becky Hammon was hyping her up in the offseason. Like, yo, this is going to be... Did not work out. No. Whether it's just the injury, and that's a tough thing when you have lower body extremity injuries. It's that first year, it's iffy because then your confidence is there. Like you said about Wilkins, I moved the wrong way. Is it going to twitch this way? Is it going to swell up over here? All these injuries. We also got Parker that's out as well. Shout out to her bringing a newborn in. So,
for real.
So that's
Congrats.
Awesome. But now that's 3. That's 3 ladies that up front who we don't have. You take away all the other ones that I named earlier now who aren't out there. Who's going to be the defensive leader? Who's going to be the one to yell at these girls to get them out there? Asians are like, I'm already doing everything on the offensive side, and I'm blocking and stealing as well. Tough. I need other help. So it's just one of those where you say, look, we got the pieces. We just got to such a slow start. Did we dig too much of a hole for ourselves early?
I think so. I think we definitely dug too much of a hole. But it's about salvaging what's left of the season and showing some improvement. I think a lot of this is also unfamiliarity. That group that won the 2 championships, they knew each other. They knew each other on and off the court.
That chemistry.
They knew each other's tendencies. They knew where they wanted the ball. They knew where the ball should be on the court. Not only that, collectively, they knew their coach. She knew them as a unit. I think that this is a learning curve for the new parts of this squad, and it's also a learning curve for the vets not having those voices that we talked about earlier. So I do believe that the team has the talent. We do have to get those pieces back. But you touched on Chelsea Gray. She's not going to be able to be the point guard forever.
Man.
All right?
She had a hell of a run, though.
And we're not like sweeping dirt on her grave or nothing.
No, whatsoever.
But there after a certain amount of time, tread on the tires, some injuries, you have to expect her to slow down a little bit.
At some point,
now,
it's going to happen.
Her slow down is still a viable, damn good player for your squad.
Still head and shoulders above quite a few others.
Yes, absolutely. So she is still definitely a key for this team going forward, I believe. But chemistry, number one, and Jewel Lloyd going back to being Jewel Lloyd. I think would take this team to the level where they need to be.
I think the third factor that we haven't talked about yet is also they went to 3 straight WNBA finals. You throw in there the Olympics. You throw in there the 3-on-3 league that just came up. Shout out to that. That's a lot of wear and tear on the body. That's a lot of basketball to add.
They probably played an extra season more than everybody else did.
Exactly. And at some point, you're going to run into that wall. The messages are going to be the same. You're not responding. You start feeling yourself, we got it. We're 2-time champions. And then you also throw in the fact, every other team is gunning for you trying to get better.
Talk.
Every other team is saying, we got to stack up. Look at Phoenix. Now, Phoenix doesn't have a great record or necessarily. Or their record might be decent. But look at they're saying, we got to get Thomas. We got to bring her wife in. We got to bring this in. You look at Seattle, we got this big rookie from France coming in. Everybody's trying to get
Golden State.
I was just about to say, look at the Valkyrie.
Damn.
So everyone's like, okay, that's who we need to be. Now, the Liberty beat them last year. But you can look what the Liberty did last year to win. Oh, so you guys are going to do that. Gotcha. We're going to bring this in.
Everybody making moves.
And I'm telling you, man.
The Sparks about to get their rookie back.
So when you look at look what the Sparks have been doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Plum. God bless her. Hamby. Balling. Cameron Brink coming back off the injury.
Man.
It's amazing. So when you look at everyone else is gunning for you, when that target is on your back for 3 years, on top of everything else you have to do, it's a lot of wear and tear on you. Mentally, physically, spiritually. So again, like you said, We got the talent and we got the coaching staff to get us there. Yeah. Maybe we don't hoist the trophy at the end this year. Be awesome if we did.
Absolutely.
But I do think it's one of those where we have to say, okay, coming up this offseason, win, lose, or draw, we got to make some adjustments.
Yes.
And we got to regroup and repackage because we've been going at it with drums this whole time. Now we got 6 shooters. Talking about, all right, we got to be very specific on our shot selection here.
Yeah, real talk.
Kristen Bell in the starting lineup now.
Yes.
Good to see her out there in the last 2 games getting hers in because she is a good player. She's one of those where you say, okay, why is she not playing a whole lot? Granted, you look at the other roster and you're like, well, who's she supposed to come in for?
That's why
who's she supposed to come in for?
But at this point, you got to try something. You got to try something. And you know, if you Becky Hammon, you know how good of a player she is. That's why she's still here.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
She may have been riding the bench this whole time, but clearly, like, no, this, I got you, my bad. I'm sure there's some games she's like, I didn't even get you in, my bad.
Yeah.
I'll buy you dinner tonight or whatever. It's good to see her get that chance. And hopefully, with Lloyd going to the 6-woman role, she's able to go out there and say, okay, when I come in, first 7 shots, I'm going for it.
I'm going hard.
I'm going for it. Get my confidence going, get my rhythm going. Right. Asia, Jackie, let's get it.
There it is.
So
there it is. Well, the Las Vegas Aces are still in the mix. If by chance they turn this season around, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm looking at the organization, what they've done, what they're capable of. I'm looking at the coach. I'm looking at the best player in the league. I do feel like we dug ourselves too big of a hole at this point. Yeah. And I don't believe that the level of chemistry is gonna bode well for playoff series.
Yeah.
So
it's tough.
We'll see what happens. At the end of the day, the Aces are going to continue to be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, very much so. Very much so. This is not going downhill. This is just a minor bump in the road. Yeah. Readjust. Yeah. Get back. And then you know what happens sometimes when you lose? Now you get refocused. You don't got punched in the mouth. Now you're like, oh.
There you go.
Oh, I know some fighters who's just like, I really don't get into the fight till I get hit.
There it is.
Then the drink come on. You almost want to be like, really, though?
There it is.
But it happens.
There it is. I'll tell you one thing. Asia Wilson don't have to get hit.
No. She ready from the word go.
Period.
She is ready from the word go, man. She is built differently. It's amazing how in her short career, you can honestly make an argument. She's in that conversation for maybe top 5 best WNBA players of all time.
Already.
And she's still got more to go.
Still got me. In her prime. That's why we got to get some more of these championships.
That's why she got her own shoe.
Real talk. When we come back on the other side of the break, we're going back to football. The Las Vegas local version. High school football. The best time of the year. See y'all in a minute. We are back on the Franchise Podcast. It's your boy TQ, and I got a partner in crime today, Mr. Kalani Lua.
Yes, sir.
And we are talking about our favorite subject, Las Vegas high school football is back.
Yes.
What do we see for this season, sir?
Man, I'll tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Pro football is amazing.
Yes.
College football is enjoyable.
Yes.
There is something about Friday night.
Oh, man.
You get off work, you get out of class, them lights come on, you hit that field. It's a different energy.
Absolutely.
And I don't know what, honestly, I don't know what it is. I wasn't that good of a player back in my day.
Yeah, me either.
But in going out there, well, you played when it was, 4-on-4 and, you very leather helmets and, forward passes were allowed. Well, no forward passes were allowed when you played.
With friends like these.
I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, it's something about Friday Night Lights that is so amazing. And what I've loved in Las Vegas, it has grown and grown more. It has. With the talent, the coaches, the teams that are here. It's amazing to see.
Across the board.
It's amazing. California, we know. Texas, we know.
Florida, we know.
Georgia,
we know all of that.
Ohio, Pennsylvania, we know. Those are staples. They're never going to be bad.
Yes.
Nevada, little tiny city in Nevada.
A little tiny
growing
city.
and growing. We got the best high school football team in the nation.
Yes, we do.
We got other teams that are coming up and getting
Coming
better
all
and
the way
better.
up. And the proof's in the pudding.
Proof is in the pudding.
Look at the NFL rosters right now.
Thank you.
How many of them are representing this city and have just got there since we've been covering high school football in this city.
Last year at the Super Bowl when it was out here, I asked several players from both the Chiefs and the 49ers, what do you guys make of the fact that a place like Las Vegas produced the most NFL draft picks? Of all the major places out there, what do you guys make of that? Debo had a shit-ass answer, but everyone else was like, yeah, man. But no, it's one of those where you just say, damn, really? Yes.
Man.
Look at where them guys come from. Here.
Absolutely. It's been an influx of a lot of talent coming to this place. I mean, look, for the rest of the nation that may be watching this, Vegas is cool, man.
Yes.
It's just a cool place to live.
It really is,
period.
man.
I don't know. You could look at your movies and watch Casino and Goodfellas and all that, man. That's over there.
Yes.
All right? This place is popping. Everything here is new. It's beautiful parks. It's beautiful master plan community. The
great food all around.
Oh, it's just a lovely place to be.
Those 5 miles on the strip is great. There's a whole vibe around this whole city, man. A whole vibe.
And it's turning into a place where you can absolutely come to raise a family.
Absolutely.
For a lot cheaper than the other places where you would want to go.
Especially for some of us that got an army that you coming out from. You got 2 minivans pulling up, and that's just yours.
I'm trying to tell you.
Them all my kids right there.
Man, listen, and then shouts out to Hawaii, Utah, the Polynesians that are coming over here.
Yes, sir.
Setting up shop. You know, they born able to play football.
9th Island for a reason, baby.
Real talk. So it's a beautiful thing, man. And this is our most important and exciting time of year. Y'all gonna see us out there every Friday night, just like you have for the last 6 years. But you're gonna see us at more games now.
Yes.
We have a bigger staff than we've ever had. By the grace of God, we've been able to expand this little company. Our goal is to get to the point to where whatever school you go to, if you have a game on Friday night, franchise is gonna have you some pictures, some video, and some reportage going on to give you your shine. That's the whole point. That was our whole point from the beginning, and thank God it's happening. So look, good luck to all of the teams in the city. We want to see you back up the trash you talk on our weekly rankings.
And we love it.
Because we love it. It's nothing like seeing one of y'all come on talking that trash, and then you go out there Friday night and ball out.
You got to back it up.
You got to back, because we've seen the opposite too.
Yes.
A certain person last year talked a bunch of trash. I'm not going to say no name. Came out there and got torched. A burnt piece of cheese toast over and over and over again. We're not going to talk about it.
Cleats wasn't tied.
Y'all figure it out.
My shoe was untied. That's why. My shoe was untied.
Y'all figure that out.
Oh, man.
Anyway, we can't wait to see y'all, man. We got a couple of weeks left, and we're going to be out there. I'm going to be out there. Kalani's going to be out there. Bryce is going to be out there. Trish is going to be out there. Alonzo and Amazon and Seb and RJ and on and on and on. Jenny, the whole squad is going to be out there to cover Las Vegas.
All terrific, by the way. Every single person you just named and more.
Absolutely.
Terrific. I'm not just saying it because they're with us. And getting to know them and seeing the work that they've done.
Yeah. Hell of a team.
Terrific.
Hell of a team, and gassed up and pumped
Yes.
about high school football.
This is it right here, baby.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. It's something about the energy.
Yes.
Even though we're not playing.
Right.
We're out there and it's like, man, here we go,
I'm
baby.
gassed up Friday morning. I'm gassed up. And look, man, when we come home, we are dead. And we ain't even started work yet. We got so much that we have to do to get ready for Saturday morning to get this news out there. But I wouldn't trade it for the world.
No.
Wouldn't trade it for the world.
None
it
whatsoever.
Is so many people that I have shot in high school that I am now able to see on Saturdays and Sundays on TV.
How amazing is that?
Who would have thought? We've only been doing this since 2019, bro.
Yes.
What has happened in the last 5-6 years in this little city?
It's been amazing.
Whatever it is,
it's been amazing.
Let's keep it going.
I was able to, for a short time, coach with Vegas Strong Youth Organization. Shout out to Vegas Strong, man. It was phenomenal. Coach Phil and all them guys, to see those kids grow up go to high school.
Yes.
And you guys can all test, man. I'll be like, yo, 50
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Yo, 40 right there. Yo, get him right there. Because those are my kids.
Yes.
And to see that happen, see the growth. I had Melvin Whitehead on the main event talking about it. Yeah. We got Matt going to UH right now. And whatnot from Bishop Gorman, and much more.
So
but
many more.
it's one of those where you're just like, man, look at this.
Yeah.
I saw you from when you was
Right.
the little one.
Right.
Now you over here like, wow, look at you, brother.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
And it's a lot of fun. It's amazing. Like you, I wouldn't trade for anything because again, we're not taking any stamps. But everything we're doing out there, it's a lot, but it's a lot of fun. The energy and what I love is the coaches, the players, even the fans.
Right.
Everyone's buying into it because you see, it's okay. We got the dominant program out here in Bishop Gorman.
For sure.
But everyone else is like, nah, bump that.
Yeah, they on the way up.
We coming.
They on the way up.
We're going to start doing some more weightlifting, some air squats, some lunges. We're going to eat kale salads. Whatever it is, we're going to figure it out. Within reason, obviously.
Real talk.
Get out there. So that's what's been fun for me on the other side is to see all the other teams that have gotten so much better over the years. When I grew up in Northern California, right down the road from me was De La Salle High School.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Powerhouse.
I went there when they were on that 53-game win streak. You saw them on the schedule. Well, man,
ain't nothing happening.
I tried. You know what I mean? My boy Kenneth, he went to Pittsburgh High School.
Yeah.
That was their biggest rival.
Yeah.
Every year we was hoping they could beat them. Again, I love you, brother, but ain't gonna happen.
That's a machine. Man.
But when you're out there and you're in it, you don't realize. But sitting back, you're like, yo, Liberty's coming up.
Yes.
Sierra Canyon, Green Valley.
Yes.
All these other programs are Arborview.
Yeah,
Woo,
Centennial.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
So you're just like, yo, and then you got the programs who just come out of nowhere.
Right.
Like, where did Durango come from?
Yeah, exactly.
Where did Sierra come from? Yo, what we doing? They want to run. Or the players.
Right.
You'll get a team where you're just like, yo, where they get this linebacker from?
Yeah.
Who's this lineman?
Yeah.
Who's this quarterback? So it's been amazing. It's been fun, and it's a lot of energy, and it's great to be out there watching it, covering it, talking about it. It's so much fun,
and listening to it, man. I love to hear the growth from year to year. I'm right there with a camera on my knee. I'm out there listening to everything, and I'm seeing the level of coaching continually go up. And that translates to communication on the field.
Yes.
There's nothing I love more to hear linebackers and safeties in high school communicate on that field like the pros do.
Yes.
Like that, and that is the evidence of good coaching.
Yes.
Because it does not happen without repetition of the right thing over and over. And we're starting to see it out here, man.
Very much so. The coaching staffs, as so many of these programs, have done such a great job.
Right.
And they've gotten out of their way of how we grew up.
Right.
Here's the play, run it.
Right.
No, man. If you see this, call this out. You see that?
There's that.
Hey,
there
when
you
he
go.
lines up over here, they're most likely going to try this. So adjust to this, X, Y, and Z.
Right.
It's been phenomenal to see. It's crazy because it's high school.
Right.
And you see some of the advancements that you're like, man, these is high school kids, 15,
for real.
16 years old. And then some of them, you just like,
It's no joke.
hey, man, where's his passport? You sure he should deserve to be out here? Got a
No
bigger
joke.
thicker than mine.
Real talk.
But it's been so much fun, man. It's going to be another great season. And what I love is, I love that it's not just Bishop Gorman.
Right.
Now you're starting to see other schools, they taking on other teams from other states.
Yes.
They taking on other teams from around say, hold on now, it ain't just them.
Right.
I'll be a Huckleberry. You want to come from Hawaii?
Yeah.
You want to come from Cali, Colorado, Utah,
Arizona,
Georgia,
whatever.
East St. Louis
Right.
is coming out here.
Right.
Now, that's a team right there that when you just like this, huh? I'm telling you right now, them boys gonna bring that country Instagram out here.
It's some dogs on that squad,
Man, look,
I guarantee
they
you
say
that
everything
much.
with a capital R in it, so don't get twisted. Them boys can play. Okay?
They can.
Them boys can play. But it's
They
gonna be a lot of
absolutely
fun.
can. It is going to be fun. We can't wait to see y'all on Friday nights. It's going down, man. Look, your forte, sir, is combat sports. What we got going on this week? Wait, before we get to that,
yes,
I gotta say something. I made an observation.
Okay.
Canelo versus Bud.
Yes.
I'm looking at them face off.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this big size difference at that everybody was talking, that I was even talking about? I don't see no size difference.
Mm-hmm.
Canelo's a bit taller, but that's about it.
When I was in the Army, we started saying, believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. And all we heard was that Canelo's too big. This
Man,
okay,
what?
Okay, cool. Now, Canelo ain't wearing no puffy jackets.
No.
And Bud ain't wearing a bodysuit underneath this.
No, yeah.
So when they face off, where is that size difference?
Real talk.
Now, granted, when you step in the ring and you hydrate this and that,
Right,
it could be a little different.
Yeah.
But Crawford is showing, hey, man, while there's levels to this, I'm not the first one to do this.
Right.
There's been others who have moved up and done this. Just like you told Canelo, so if moving up means you're not that good, Bivol beat you then. So you're just a good fighter then, Mike. You ain't great, you just a good fighter.
There you go.
What I love is Bud is confident, but he also has the mentality of, I'm still the underdog here.
Yeah.
And y'all think I'm the underdog. All these years, there's a reason why nobody really wanted to fight me majority of my career at the time.
100%
Because they know
reason.
I jack people up.
For
They
real.
know. Look, I understand what Earl Spence went through in life, and God, I swear, man, I'm glad you made it through it or able to get through.
Yeah.
But that was just a taste of what I do to people. Bud Crawford is shown. Now, granted, a lot of his fights were in Nebraska because he wants to represent for his hometown. But we could be in Las Vegas, New York, overseas. I'm whooping that tail.
Whoop your ass. Errol Spence didn't have to be in. Errol Spence could have went to the Bionic Man shop.
Could have.
He still was gonna get that ass whooped.
Could have had Bubba Wallace driving. Wouldn't have mattered.
Would not have mattered.
But you also gotta look. And Canelo's been there so many times.
Yeah.
He's been in so many big fights. Like it's weird because Canelo feels like he's super old, but he started being he was a pro at 15.
Yeah,
he fought Floyd at 22.
I mean, he's old when it comes down to tread on the tire.
As far as that goes.
But as far as his age,
no. When you look at the age, you're like, bruh.
Yeah, exactly.
Crawford's older than you?
Right.
Yes, I just been doing this longer. For Canelo, we know the stage and the lights aren't going to be too big for him. Yeah. What I do wonder is, though, he is taking on somebody, kind of like we saw in the Triple G one. He ain't going nowhere.
No.
He ain't afraid of you.
No.
And he ain't going to stumble in the moment.
Absolutely
What you going to do? Can Canelo still dig down deep and bring it out? Or is Bud just going to prove to be too much? I got Bud taking it, and we're going to talk about more of it on the main event and whatnot.
Yeah, get into it. What's happening this weekend?
So the main event, it's on the pop. We got interviews going on. We just had the UFC happening. Boxing's happening. The UFC right now is on a break. They just had an event on ABC. But
I watched it.
Yes. It was on ABC. We all should have watched it. Okay?
Yeah.
Man, Robert Whitaker, I love you, man. But damn. But
my goodness.
This month, not this month, August, we got a midweight championship match. We got the Wolf, Hamzat Chimaev. During the pandemic, he made his name because he was fighting dudes almost every third day.
Yeah.
And beating them within a minute.
Way over in Timbuktu.
Look, I think he had like 4 fights and then taking a punch in either one.
Right.
He was knocking fools out. He carried one dude and told Dana, over here. What do you want me to do? I'll take him over here. No, I'll take him over here. He's a beast. He beat Robert Whitaker, not even with a rear naked crank. Not even a choke. Just cranked his jaw and messed up his teeth. So that's how strong he is.
Damn.
He is taking on DDP, though. Drakish Duplessis. Weird of a style as he has.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Beat Izzy, beat Robert Whitaker. He's from South Africa, so according to him, he's the only African champion. Son of a... But you got to respect the man to go out there and say, you're not going to outdo me. You got to. You got to. Trust me, I do it every single time, man, okay? Cardio-wise, strength-wise, unconventional, this is going to be a hell of a matchup between these two. DDP talks a lot of trash. Hamzat talks trash. These guys both go out there, and for the most part, they overwhelm their opponents.
Yeah.
Now they're taking on each other. Who's going to be able to inflict their will first? That's going to be so much fun. We got boxing coming on. If I believe correctly, if I'm reading it right, Tank Davis will be back at the end of August.
Nice.
23rd, 30th. Is what they're thinking right now. Had to change it up a little bit.
Okay.
But he's going to be back in the ring.
Who's he fighting? You know?
Gentlemen, he just fought last.
Oh, rematch. Sweet.
And remember, a lot of people thought Tank lost.
Yeah.
So now this time, hey man, what's going to happen this time?
This is going to be a good one. What's going to happen this time? You better wake up.
He got to. He got to. You throw that in, and then a couple weeks after that, we got Canelo Crawford out here. And we got more and more coming on. And great news. After November of this year, no more pay-per-views for boxing.
Wait, what?
The Prince from Turkish Azik got with DAZN. No more pay-per-views. get rid of it. Because you think,
smart.
in this day and age, you really want to pay $80?
Smart.
Yes. So now it won't be any more pay-per-views.
Love it.
That's one of the things that made boxing so amazing back in the day.
Exactly.
Is that you
ABC's
can
Wide
watch,
World of Sports.
Look, I may not have been old enough, but I know I can look at the highlights and be like, yo, or go on YouTube. Yo, that was on regular cable.
Regular
so
TV, bro.
Now we're going to get boxing on there. Top Rank just finished their contract with ESPN, so they won't be on there anymore. We'll see where they end up landing next. But again, won't be a pay-per-view setting. So that's going to be amazing. Save some money in your pocket. You can still watch the great fights. UFC, what you about to do?
Come
you
on,
gotta get on board with it too.
Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure Danny gonna figure it out. And then, while we don't have one right now, it won't be till October. Power Slap.
Yes.
I got some interviews with some slappers.
Good.
That's amazing. We got the
I love that sport.
going. Bro, I'm telling you.
I love that sport.
I thought it was wacky the first time I heard about it.
Nah,
I'm
man.
addicted.
I love it.
I'm hooked.
I love it.
I'm hooked.
And going to see it live is a whole different experience.
If you are in Las Vegas, or
Man.
if they were just in New Orleans, if you're in Las Vegas anytime, please, please, please go see Power Slap. Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Go on TikTok. Whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
Look at highlights of it. It is amazing. What these men and women do up there saying on the stage, go ahead. Go ahead.
Crazy. Crazy.
It is awesome, man.
Crazy.
Had the slappers on here. Plan to have more on here talking.
Come
as
on,
well.
let's get it, boy.
I'm telling you, man, the main event and Franchise Sports Media, we doing it, man. We doing 2025. Let's go.
All day. That was Franchise Podcast with your boy TQ and my main man, Mr. Kalani Lua.
Yes, sir.
You can catch him on Thursdays at 8 p.m. PST on the main event, FSM's Combat Sports Show. We'll catch you next time. It's football season. Holla at your boy.
Pandemics are plenty, but the girls are still pretty in fashionable dresses. You know what I'm talking about. Well, ignorance is bliss. You ain't gotta give a about no code.